Yeah, it feel good. It feel good not to be in them streets, bro. Especially feel good not to be in prison. But being in the streets will lead you to prison. So leave them streets alone. Leave them streets alone, bro. Yeah, when you come in, subscribe to the channel, please. Like, share, subscribe, comment. Do what you gotta do. If you don't want to do it, it's cool. I appreciate the view. What's up, Jeremiah's Plush Avengers? If you haven't already, subscribe to the channel, if you will, for your boy. How you doing? I can't pronounce your name. Y'all come in, where you from? Y'all come in, where you from? So I woke up thinking about good morning, what it do, Furry Fatal. I woke up thinking about how long it's been since I've been out of prison and how long it's been since I've been out of the streets. I've been out of the streets 11 years, and I'm proud of myself. Y'all clap for me one time. I'm proud of myself. See, I know in our culture, in black culture, the streets is the thing to do. But I'm here to tell you, the streets is not cool, bro. Now, I ain't talking about people who looking like they in the streets and they ain't doing they ain't participating. Thank you. They not participating in those street activities. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about like people out here that's really in the streets, bro. Get out there in the streets. Because there's only two places you gonna go. Jail or hell. That's it. And I'm so glad I'm out there in the street, bro, because my wife can tell you. Me and my wife's anniversary was yesterday. But my wife can tell you, when I was in the street, man, please. Dude said, long done says, hey, bro, I heard you snitch. Yeah, whatever. So when I was in the streets, my wife can tell you that uh I could not sleep, man. I could not sleep, boy. These trolls. Long Don Silver, you ain't got nothing better to do. I bet you ain't getting no money on, bro. He trolling like a mother. Anyway, I could not sleep. I was always up, peeping out, looking out the window. And when I was selling drugs at one particular time, we stayed in a dead end. And every time I seen car lights, I'm always up peeping out the window. So I'm saying that street life just, it ain't what it do, bro. Yes, sir. Right, 11 years ago. Uh, it just not worth it, bro. Like, and I'm gonna share a little history with y'all. There's there's a time in Black history in America, it wasn't no such thing as a street nigga. I want y'all to think about what I'm saying now. It wasn't no such thing as being in the streets committing crimes amongst Black people. We just gonna start with slavery. You had to do what master told you to do in them fields. You wasn't committing no crimes. Now, true enough, you had some slaves that was bucking and running, but that ain't what I'm talking about. When I'm speaking about being in the streets, I'm talking about selling drugs, committing crimes, just being grimy and evil. That's what I'm talking about. You wasn't doing that. We wasn't doing that when we were slaves. We tried to protect each other. Now, fast forward after slavery, we had our own businesses. We didn't depend on nobody. We didn't depend on the white folk for nothing. Our families was intact. The mother and father were married and in the household together. Now, in some cases, but I'm just talking about the majority. So my question is, at what point in time did we become street niggas? I want y'all to think about that. And I want y'all to Google or do whatever it is that you got to do and go back and come back and give me some facts and comment on this video. At what point in time in Black history in America did we become street niggas? And like streets became a part of our culture. I want y'all to really think about that, bro. That street shit is deteriorating our children. And I'm a prime example. God just blessed me to survive and make it out. That's why I'm here telling these stories, so y'all can stay out the streets and y'all can stay out of prison, bro. And it seems like it's getting worse and worse in the streets. Long Don Silver, you ain't gonna respond, bro? He say he white as a drag race bull. But honestly, America has gone through some shit, but everyone has choices, man. Yeah, that's true. But in this situation, the message I'm trying to convey to Black people is there was a time in history where we didn't, I'm talking about the majority as a culture, we didn't act the way we act now, the way we start acting like maybe 30, 40 years ago. That's what I'm talking about. And this not against white people or nobody else. That's just the message I'm trying to convey. Because in all honesty, it was white people that started this street shit. Think about what I'm saying. It was white people that started this street shit. And I'm not dissing white people. Yeah, maybe the early 80s. 80s, because I grew up in the 80s. And that's when the streets was commercialized in the late 70s and 80s. And so when the 90s came by, all his children tuned into this so-called gangsterism, it just became a thing. It became the norm. You know what I mean? But white people started that street shit. Them Italian mobs, them Irish mobs, them Russian mobs. Black people wasn't participating in that shit until they seen it. Just being honest. But I'm talking about me, myself. It's been 11 years since I've been in the streets, and I'm proud of myself, man. It's been 16. I've been out of prison 16 years. I had went back and done a year, so I ain't counting that year. So I'm just saying, I'm proud of myself. I see Long Don Silver, you ain't gonna respond, huh? You must be at home living with your mammy. Yeah, you at home living with your mammy, strolling on YouTube. Furry, I think I'm pronouncing your name right. Fairy Fatal. Go subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I appreciate it. Where you from, bro? Let me know where you from. But yeah, I'm about to get my day started. I just had to jump on here this morning. Trying to make it a habit of going live every morning so I can get my channel pop. All right, New York in the building. I'm from Mississippi, bro. I'm trying to get but I live in North Carolina right now. I'm trying to get my page back popping. I was on here telling stories, but I had got off. So I'm back on here trying to get my page back popping. So like, share, subscribe, comment, do what you gotta do. You don't want to do it, it's cool. I appreciate the view. I got a series I'm doing about Dead Eye. Go to my page and scroll down and click on all them stories about Dead Eye. I promise you, you won't be disappointed. So until the next video, y'all be smooth out here.